Right, with the Honkai Star Rail live stream done, Genshin Impact's live stream is starting straight afterwards. So, actually, this is interesting. 4 different Farinas. Ooh, see what it has to offer.
Though it appears that you've managed to win over part of the crowd.
Right.
Some of your testimony doesn't add up.
Hello, Farina.
You can be rest assured that I, Farina, the god of justice,
Mm-hmm.
will get to the bottom of this matter.
I'm sure you will.
No detail shall escape me.
Goddamn brat.
That sounds perfect. A god must be firm.
Mm-hmm.
A god must not allow any detail to slip through the cracks.
You do that a lot.
My dear citizens, just as the will of a god remains opaque to the understanding of mere mortals,
Get the practice in.
so too is truth unmoved by even the strongest of wills. I will now speak to the defendant. If you honor the values of truth, justice, and divinity, then you are compelled to provide an accurate account of your actions.
What's gonna happen to Farina, man? Something's bound to
That's
happen.
not bad. Now what's next? It's so hard to predict how people are going to react. What should I say during the trial tomorrow?
Lady Farina,
Man,
what are you doing?
my boy Nouvelette. Best boy.
As the god of justice, it is only expected that I should remain informed of every trial and make the necessary preparations. Is there something that you needed?
Good way to burn yourself
If you
out.
wish to seek an audience with me, then please make an appointment with Sir Intendant Chevalmeron in advance.
Oh, here we go.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique de l'Analyse Cardinale.
Oh no, here we go. Depression.
The Hydro Archon to be punished via the death sentence.
Wait, what? Hold on a minute.
You and I both know that there may be issues with the primordial sea.
Everyone
Look, man, she might be a brat, but leave her alone.
Close to the water didn't have a chance to escape.
Oh,
As
we're
the
getting
water
this
levels
place?
rose, they suddenly disappeared.
Shouldn't gods be all powerful?
Oh, here we go.
What's done is done. Just trust in me, your Archon.
Let's go,
Never
Farina.
mind whether you can truly convince yourself to or not.
Oh, it's a bulb. Yeah, she's like Aang. She like uses a water bubble. Oh, quite dapper.
Let my name echo in song.
Oh, that's a cool burst. Hey, Charlotte. Oh, she's a 4-star. I thought she might have been a 5-star. So she's like Nahida then with the camera.
Breaking news.
Makes sense.
I know you're not a local, but I'd avoid getting too close.
Let's
to the
go.
water with
Aw,
strangers,
okay. I
saying
thought she was gonna be the next character.
Something ominous about it. Well, the water.
Wait, hold on. Did she just fall into primordial water? Wait, hold.
Prophecy, yes.
Wait,
What
hold
has
on a
been
minute.
prophesized will be fulfilled. I, Farina, will use this trial to show the world the true meaning of justice.
What is the meaning?
That looked like a sick boss as well.
Official as you have presented yourself to be.
No more excuses.
Why should we acknowledge it?
Okay.
Why did you deceive us?
Okay, a lot going on here.
Applaud and rejoice.
Okay.
This isn't
I don't
right.
like this though.
The trial of the Hydro Archon.
Seem to remember
the
that.
floor will now
This trial is-
begin.
Wait,
I
no,
now
I don't like that.
understand the
That
true purpose
don't like the
of
death flags. Oh. Oh, it's broken free. It was the whale.
Yes, one. Fussalor.
Hey, Tartaglia!
Everyone's.
I saw my boy.
What should I do?
Oh, that's the crack in the sky that we saw in Nouvelette's trailer.
The prophecy that you've been fretting over should now be in full swing.
Okay, so we're getting our weekly boss there, I'm guessing. Wait, hold on a minute. Wait, hold on a minute.
I suppose
Who was
this
that?
would also be the justice that belongs to you. All will eventually end in a magnificent and dramatic
Oh, it's
trial.
flooding. We're screwed.
Farewell, Nervalette.
Oh, it's actually flooded.
I hope you've
Holy.
enjoyed the part you played these 500 years.
Wait, the previous Hydro Archon? Oh, okay, holy, that was a lot. What? Okay, I am hoping there's 2 acts. There's Act 5 and there's Act 6. Because if all of this is in Act 5, there is so much going on. It 100% must be like 3 hours. Because there is so much to like cover. So many questions that need to be answered. Jesus. That was mad.
Hey, travelers!
Hello.
Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 4.2 special program. Woo! Yay! I'm Sarah Miller Cruz, the voice of the female traveler Lumine.
Got
And
so
I'm
many
joined
questions,
today
man.
by 2 guests to bring you the latest news for the upcoming version. Okay, why don't you introduce yourselves?
All right, yeah, sounds good. I'll start. Hey everyone, I'm Amberly Connors, the voice of Farina, and oh, I am super excited to be on this special program today. Travelers
God,
already
man.
met the Hydro Archon at the start of their journey in Fontaine.
That trailer was
And as
mad.
the story continues, how will this special god avert the crisis foretold in the prophecy?
So she was gonna sacrifice herself
I
then.
hope everyone's excited to see what happens next.
I mean, I sure am. I'm at the edge of my seat. My name is Ray Chase, and I'm the voice of Neuvillette, the Dragon Sovereign of Water.
Ah, so
and
that's how he
Neuvillette
sounds.
Fontaine. I'm sure many of you already consider Neuvillette a very trustworthy partner, and I hope you look
100%.
forward to seeing more of him in version 4.2.
Yes, for sure. Totally.
Could be possible he gets his original
So,
power then back,
next,
Neuvillette.
Let's dive into the major content that we have coming in version 4.2. In the intro, Farina said we need to make an appointment with Surintendant Cheval Moran. So,
Who?
you know, she's really busy as Fontaine's Archon, and she's a pretty big celebrity at the Opera House. So,
True.
the special program team gave me an itinerary to follow, and it appears to show all of Farina's recent plans.
Farina's
Sentenced
recent
to
plans,
death,
yes,
though.
She's gonna be on
Ooh.
trial, and then another trial, and then another.
Actually, that sounds about right.
Okay, the itinerary seems pretty
Mhm.
packed, so let's take a look at the first item.
Man, I've still got
Oh.
a hype built up.
Like Ray called it.
Wow.
Mm.
Yeah.
There is nothing more important to Farina than attending trials at the Opera House.
Head to the
But
Opera
this
Epiclus and...
trial is a little different from the usual.
Mm.
Ooh, interesting.
I know. I keep looking
Yep.
at the water.
Act
I know.
5.
What's happening?
Yes, and
Here we go.
Spotlights and like is like a curtain.
Mm-hmm. Seems like
Oh, so
maybe
many
also Neuvillette is
questions
keeping an eye on
that
things,
will
so
be
from,
answered.
behind the scenes, maybe.
Very
So,
serious.
He's always
Yeah, we're only
talking
getting
about
one act
stuff,
then.
and always just a little bit disappointed.
Hmm.
Fair. Okay, in version 4.2, travelers will get to experience Act 5 of the Fontaine Archon quest, Masquerade of the
That's
Guilty.
mad, you
You'll
know,
team up
man.
with Fontanian friends to delve deeper into the hurricane of events and face the impending destruction foretold by the prophecy.
I mean, we literally saw
Travelers will
Fontaine
gradually
flooded.
unveil new facts behind this crisis and encounter an evil that has been lurking in the swirling depths.
So we might actually go on Risley's
know.
ship then.
I know.
Ooh, swirling depths. Very spoopy. Right. So, you know, the prophecy in Fontaine is on the brink of coming true. And this is possibly the greatest crisis we've faced in our journey through Teyvat.
Oh, 100%.
Definitely. In version
So many
4.1,
things
we
going
learned
out-
about this
like, going
precarious
off.
situation involving the rising primordial seawater. Neuvillette barely arrived in time to hold back the seawater from engulfing the fortress of Meripede, but still, the water has reached Poisson.
Luckily, the
See,
crisis
I don't
was
like this
averted
bit.
by Navia's leadership of the Spina de Rosula.
Like, she
Though
was falling
we
into the
probably can't
primordial
dismiss
water.
The assistance provided by the Knave either.
Ooh.
Whatever her end goal may be, it seems like she sincerely wants to save Fontaine from the prophecy.
See, she's
But
still like a grey
there's only
area
so
though. I
much
still
that we
can't
can say.
really trust her.
Travelers will have to go and play through the version themselves to discover the clues, adventures, and stories to come.
Yes, exactly. So be sure to play through, uncover hidden truths, and witness this epic chapter of Fontaine's history for yourself when Act 5 of the Archon quest becomes available.
Sounds good.
So is this the final act then?
Right?
Because then after this, if it is, we're getting like a Dane
Have we
quest as well.
forgotten a pretty important character who's been missing from the fortress of
Tartaglia, I saw him.
Yeah. Oh, you mean Child?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's Child?
We searched all over the fortress for him.
He's with the world, man. He's
guess we'll
vibing.
just have to live with the suspense for a little longer. Not ideal, but it's fine.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
But
He's
we
coming
saw
back, though.
Child appear at the end of the last version's Archon quest, so it probably won't be long until we see him again.
Okay, good.
Okay.
But we
Yeah,
really
imagine
need
if
to
they
talk
just
about
don't
Farina.
include him.
What?
She's confronted
Why?
with a because she's confronted with a crisis that's tough for even one of the great elemental dragons. Of course, Fontaine
True.
will have the travelers help.
Who was that
but
lady, though?
What choices will our Hydro Archon make in the face of the crisis?
Well, just like the prophecy itself,
Hmm.
all will be revealed at the fated time.
Of course.
But knowing Farina,
Classic.
perhaps she'll have made some preparations.
Once again, disappointed.
I believe her though.
No way.
Come on, guys, have some faith.
Okay, to bolster
I trust
everyone's
Farina more than I do
confidence
the
in
knave.
Farina, let's learn a little more about this one-of-a-kind Archon.
Why are you just standing there with your mouth gaping?
No.
You must be stunned and at a loss for words.
I do love the drip though. She's quite dapper.
Understandable. It is I, after all. Fontaine's most beloved star, Farina. I'm on
Yes.
a very tight schedule, so you're lucky to even get an appointment with me.
Yeah, because she was riding like a
Oh my
water
gosh,
bubble like
I love
Aang,
her
with
outfit.
you know when he
Yes,
uses the
oh,
air
and
like
her
the
eyes,
air
like each
ball.
of them are different. She's got his little eyelashes and her hat.
Oh,
You know,
it's amazing.
you'd expect for a Hydro Archon that she'd have the best drip.
Oh,
Oh.
Yes. Ooh.
Yeah, coming out of Nouvellet's
okay,
mouth
you
for
know
sure.
what? It seems as if she's always dressed like she's about to attend a performance. You know what I mean?
Yes, that's Fontaine's biggest celebrity for you. And speaking of drip, let's take a look at her combat abilities.
All right, let's see it.
Yay!
She can like summon like octopuses.
Being too popular can be such a hassle.
I'm sure it
Knew
can.
The people would adore me so much.
Her music was slapping as well. Oh man, do you see that smug face? Hopefully they'll get rid of this smug. So she constantly applies hydro.
World, come alive!
Okay.
Whoa, that is
Wow.
so cool.
Oh my gosh.
Her burst
Oh
is
my
cool
gosh.
as well.
I like the way she kind of like bows.
Very dramatic.
Yes.
Very much. It's like all of her moves are part of a performance.
Yes.
Totally.
I mean, it
Also,
makes
look at her
sense, innit?
elemental burst. Her presence really fills the stage. Everyone else is just an extra. Wait, so
Gotta boost the ego,
creatures
man.
that Farina summons, they look a lot like the Fontimer aberrants that we've encountered before. There's a seahorse, a crab, an octopus.
The things that
And
we've
they
been
are all
slaughtering.
so
The things
cute.
that we've been
I love
slaughtering.
them. Me too. Oh my gosh, no, the octopus is even wearing a hat! What a distinguished little gentleman!
Correction here, Sarah. They're a bit
Oh?
different from Fontimer aberrants.
Actually.
I would know. To my knowledge, these creatures are Farina's, quote, honored guests. They
Ah.
even help manage her daily affairs.
Yes.
Fair play then, innit?
Exactly. So, Farina often invites guests to her tea party, which is known as the Salon Solitaire.
Of course, and it's
those
like
creatures
octopuses.
Are actually
Gotcha.
special guests of the Salon Solitaire.
Aww.
And she even gave each member a name.
Oh my gosh.
Can we get them?
Yes. So you've got the maid, Mademoiselle Craboletta.
Okay, I'm not gonna be remembering them. Sounds good.
The crab, the one that's a crab, I assume.
Absolutely.
Okay, okay.
Yes. And then you've got the housekeeper, Sir Intendant Cheval Moran.
Nope, not remembering those names anytime soon.
And the conferencier, Gentilhomme Usher.
Oh.
And that last one.
My boy
is
Usher.
a stickler for propriety.
Oh, okay. So when Farina said to make an appointment with Sir Intendant Cheval Moran, this is who she was referring to?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It is kind of cute though,
I
isn't
didn't know it was so cute.
Exactly. Farina even makes him spew bubbles in her idol animation.
Oh my gosh.
That's adorable.
That's adorable.
it?
Okay, I'm sure everyone is just itching to know more about the skills shown in that clip. So, Amber, why don't you take it away? Tell us everything.
Yes, you got it.
Constant hydro appliance though, it seems.
So, Farina is a hydro sword user.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
She usually defaults to an Usia Arca alignment in combat. When in this state,
Okay,
her elemental
so
skill invites
elemental
the three
reactions is
members
gonna be
of the
big with
Salon
her then.
Solitaire, Mademoiselle Crabaletta, Surintendant Chevalmeron, and Gentilhomme Usher to the stage.
And the
I love
boys
it.
beating
It's so
people up.
cute.
Gotcha.
And you know, these salon members will attack nearby opponents, prioritizing the target of the active character.
Ooh.
Okay, so
Their
they
damage
don't
increases
they
when
don't
the
act as like a
characters are
distraction though.
party over a certain HP amount.
Okay, I was listening to all that, but at the very top, you said that she usually defaults to an Usia Arca alignment. So she has more than one alignment?
Yes, exactly. Farina's charged attack not only deals physical damage, but also allows her to switch between Usia and Numa
I
Arca
see.
alignments.
Whoa.
Wow.
That's
Based on what
nice.
We just saw, it seems like her Arca alignment has an effect on her other skills as well.
Yes, sure does.
So what does that do
Farina's
once he
elemental
like
skill
brings it in
changes
together?
Depending on whether she is aligned with Usia or Numa.
That's cool.
It's super cool.
So that would be
After
good for like
Farina uses
overworld
her charged
exploration as
attack
well.
To switch to a Numa Arca alignment, her elemental skill summons the Singer of Many Waters to provide healing to nearby party members.
Ah, she's also a
Yes.
healer.
The summons created
Nice.
by Farina's elemental skill will remain on the field for a period of time even after Farina is switched out.
Okay, that's
Farina's
kind of big.
elemental burst deals damage to surrounding opponents.
Her burst is
And
cool
when
though.
the party member's HP increases or decreases, Farina will accumulate fanfare points.
Oh, that's cool.
Like
It's like the bubble
Amazing.
effect on screen.
So, Farina
With all the, like,
increases
stage
damage
members.
and the
Nice.
incoming healing bonus of nearby party members based on the amount of fanfare she has.
Wow, it seems like this fighting style really suits Farina's character. It's very showy and unpredictable.
Totally. I
Yeah.
can already see the fluctuations in my team's HP bar.
Damn, man, Risley's popping
Yeah,
off.
for real. And due to her knowledge of deep water aberrants, Farina's passive talent can decrease the cooldown on abilities gained from the xenochromatic Fontamer aberrants.
Okay, so
Wow, you can say that again.
killing things in the water is gonna be a lot
That'll
easier.
Make it even easier to uncover the secrets lurking in the depths.
Always
I mean,
secrets.
easy enough to grind for materials, I guess.
Oh, and I almost forgot. Whenever one of Farina's summons is on the field, Farina gains the ability to walk on water.
There you
Oh my
go.
gosh, that is so cool. Yes.
Hey, I actually saw that Farina's
Get some
outfit
cool photos with
changes
that.
whenever she switches between Arca
Oh,
alignments.
yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, good eye. You're correct.
you.
It does change. But, you know, such is the charm of a celebrity.
Does
I
it?
suppose.
Mm.
Yes.
I can't
so
tell from this
if
distance.
You want to learn more about Farina.
Hey, we're getting a story quest. That means she doesn't die.
The Animula Kuraji chapter.
Ah, amazing.
That's good
Okay,
news to
so
us.
next up, we have another old friend to introduce. She's now able to join the Traveler's party with her trusty companion, Monsieur Verite. That's right,
Charlotte?
Charlotte! Yay!
Oh, adorable.
So cute.
Definitely pulling for
We've
Charlotte,
known
man. I
Charlotte
love the
for a
character.
while now. The Traveler met her during the Summoner Summit event, which
Mhm.
took them on an adventure all over Teyvat.
Yes, that's right. Charlotte's hard-hitting spirit and determination to uncover the truth really
She's a vibe.
give an impression, don't they?
Yeah.
That's
And
right.
she's trustworthy
Remember
as
during
well.
Fontaine, didn't she treat the Traveler to a magnificent meal in order to get a scoop about Ridesley?
Mhm.
Though she didn't end up getting the interview that she wanted in the end, huh?
And she lost a bunch
But
of money
I
because
don't
of
think that
Paimon.
will deter her. She'll always be in search of the truth. The world is her treasure chest, and only her camera can determine its contents and the truths they contain. Speaking of her camera, Monsieur Verite just so happens to be her greatest assistant and companion. They're friends.
So-
Charlotte's talent for photography.
I didn't
is
know the
truly
camera was
remarkable.
alive.
No matter the subject or setting, her photos somehow always capture an unparalleled sense of artistry. The peerless Monsieur Verite turns her photos into eye-catching mementos. In fact,
Fez.
many Fontanians even cut the prints out of the newspaper and keep them as clippings.
Oh, that's
Damn.
so cool. And Monsieur Verite
Respected,
is
though.
so cute, even has its own little hat and tie.
I know. Charlotte
What a
actually
gentleman.
commissioned both of those items from Chiori. She even commissioned Monsieur Verite's accessories in several different styles to match different interview settings. Isn't that cute?
Wow, that is pretty thoughtful.
You know what?
I suppose
Fair
that just
play,
shows
innit?
how much Charlotte cherishes her own Monsieur Verite.
I mean,
Yes,
if it makes
really does.
if it helps you make a
Okay,
job out of it,
let's
might as
go
well
ahead
treat
and
it
take a
correctly.
look at Charlotte's character showcase, shall we?
Ooh, let's do it.
So yeah, she was like similar to Nahida with the
Keep
camera
your mind
ability.
engaged. You'll find there's always a new story nearby just waiting to be discovered.
I wonder if we can read the newspaper when she's doing her idol animation. She's adorable though, Charlotte. So can we capture multiple enemies in that?
Whoa.
Oh, amazing.
Hmm.
She's
Okay.
really like moving around.
Yes! Honestly, it's just what you'd expect of a reporter for the Steambird.
She's got that
Even
cardio.
her combat skills involve taking photos. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, and
makes
then, like,
sense.
what a lively character. Her combat moves, like I was saying, she's moving around. They're super dynamic.
Mhm.
It seems like
Yes.
she's always on the move.
I mean, every time we've
Who's
seen
on
Charlotte,
the
she's
march?
been like running,
Exactly.
alright?
Charlotte is an expert at applying the skills and talents that she's developed as a reporter to other areas of her life, and that includes combat. With her
So
trusty
she constantly
companion, Mr.
applies,
Verite, she
cryo
captures
then.
enemies from all angles, unleashing
Hmm.
attacks while discovering and exposing their weaknesses.
Nice.
Honestly, I would expect nothing less from one of Fontaine's most famous reporters.
So that's just with
Who
regular
cares to
attacks
do
as
that,
well.
though? I didn't know you could use them as a weapon.
It's not even like
The more you know, I
abilities.
guess.
Huh.
Okay, here's some cool stuff. Charlotte's elemental skill applies snappy silhouette to opponents caught within the viewfinder of her camera.
Okay, so it can
During
be
this
applied to
effect's duration,
every enemy.
Marked opponents will intermittently take damage. Holding Charlotte's elemental skill strengthens these effects and
Mm.
applies focused impression to opponents instead. Now, her
Okay.
elemental burst creates a news flash field that continuously restores HP
Ah!
to members within its range.
Just
Mr.
constant
Verite,
flashbangs.
He's also going to join in and intermittently attack opponents during the duration of the ability.
Hmm.
As an experienced reporter, Charlotte is an expert at adapting her methods to match the needs of her target. When paired with Fontaine characters, Charlotte receives a healing bonus.
So
When paired
melt
with
teams
non-Fontaine
possibly with
characters,
Charlotte?
She receives a cryo damage bonus. Now that is not all. There is more. During the
Nice.
4.2
You'd love to see
special
it.
event, travelers can complete a quest to receive a special gadget called the Zoom Lens. When Charlotte
Oh.
activates the Zoom Lens, it will trigger her passive talent called First Person Shutter.
Oh my gosh.
When
that's
you hold
amazing.
her elemental
Okay.
skill, the gadget will cause you to enter photo mode instead.
Fair play.
That is so cool.
Yep.
That
mean,
is
it's
super rad, and you
definitely
know,
there.
I have a feeling some super cool pictures are gonna come out of that.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
We are going to provide more information about the Zoom Lens and how to use it during the event overview portion.
Intimidating photos, just them running towards you.
Serena and Charlotte will both be featured in version 4.2.
Hey,
event
same banner,
wishes.
thank
In
God.
the first half of version 4.2, we'll have event wishes showcasing
What a
Farina
banner.
and Baiju. During this time, Charlotte will also receive a huge drop rate boost.
Mm-hmm.
Boost.
Huge boost. A new 5-star sword, Splendor of Tranquil Waters, will
Ew.
be featured in the weapon event.
What
banner.
an elegant sword.
Sword.
And in the second half of version 4.2,
Sino
we'll
and
have
a
reruns
Ayato.
for Sino and Ayato.
Fair play. I get to save them because
Let's
I've already
take a
got
look
both
at
of them.
what other information we can learn from Farina's
Love to see
itinerary.
that.
It looks like she's investigating something.
Ooh.
Oh, there's
Oh.
even a report attached.
Tell us what it says.
Okay, I will. It says, strange rumblings have been heard in the
Ah,
depths of
the weekly
Fontaine's
boss.
waters. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, it's here
Damn,
already?
the whale looking kind of. Oh, damn.
Look at that.
Oh.
Well,
Oh, that is sick.
It looks like it's in a sea of pink and blue stars. That's so
Yeah, so that's like the crack in the sky that we saw in Nouvelette's trailer.
Wait, yeah. Isn't this the whale that the traveler saw in Child's vision at the end of the
Mhm.
version 4.1 Archon quest?
Yep, it's the same one. After ravaging its way through the primordial sea, this otherworldly creature has at long last broken the seal and descended upon
Oh, so we're just
Fontaine.
standing on primordial water then.
It's real big. It
You
feels
just
like
get
it might even
Fontaine
burst right through the
Fontaine characters
screen.
just get instantly
Why
killed
not?
if they get hit by attacks.
I get this feeling
turn into
that
water.
this isn't the type of opponent that we can just brute force our way through, you know?
A lot of
Exactly.
invincible
In the
phases.
first phase, it will use its gigantic size to target the traveler with massive AoE attacks from all directions.
Alright, Zhongli, my
Dodging
boy.
is definitely your friend with this one.
Oh boy.
And
okay,
Zhongli.
Okay. So there also seems to be sort of a progress bar next to the boss's HP bar.
Yeah.
What's that for?
Okay,
Hmm.
since we can't outfight it, we'll have to outsmart it instead. The
Sure.
creature just freed itself from captivity and is brimming with anger. So if you can find
I mean,
a way to
500 years?
capitalize on
I
that
would
anger,
assume so.
perhaps you'll also find its weaknesses.
Hmm.
Oh, okay, wait.
Oh,
is
damn.
sleeping-
Okay, sign me out.
Is it even possible to survive something like that?
I guess here it is.
Alright,
Ooh.
we can go inside
This
of
is an
it.
entirely different space, it looks like. And there's a new enemy here with a massive
All
sword.
devouring Nowl.
Oh, these summoned creatures also
Visitor
look
from
different.
far side of the
I
Sea
wonder
of
what the
Stars.
deal is with all of this.
Hmm.
Perhaps defeating this mysterious enemy within this space will be the key to defeating the whale. Travelers will need to experiment for themselves.
Ooh, yeah. All truths will
This
be
does
revealed.
Yeah, to be
in
honest,
version 4.2.
looks like a good boss fight.
Well said. Oh man, this boss looks really, really tough. What happens
'Cause-
if we, for some reason, can't defeat it?
Ooh,
Most
okay.
people just brute
This
forced
update
it.
actually helps with that problem. Starting from 4.2.
Wait, I heard
options will
Nuvalet talking
appear
there.
on the challenge failed screen to lower the difficulty of the boss if
Ah.
travelers are struggling to defeat them during a main quest.
Oh, you don't even get a
Hopefully, this
choice?
provides a smoother gaming experience
Mm.
for travelers to enjoy.
Oh,
At least give us a
I
choice to, like,
love
continue.
that. Now we don't need to worry about getting stuck while trying to advance the main story.
Pathetic, though.
Hey, that was a lot of information, wasn't it? Can we take a short little break while we have a look at the second redemption code, maybe?
Definitely a lot of
yeah,
information.
let's do it.
But no, that boss fight actually looks really good. I don't know if it'll get old after maybe a few like weeks of it. Who knows? I know some people are not a big fan of like bosses that have like invincible phases because they can't brute force it. I don't really particularly mind. Just slap on some music and just do it all. Oh, here we go.
Hello, travelers. Welcome back to the version 4.2 special program.
Let's get it.
Hello.
Hello. Yay! So, we've introduced new characters, new plot lines, and a new boss. But I hope you're still eager for new content, travelers, because there's still more to come.
What we getting?
Let's take a look at what other information we can learn from Farina's itinerary.
Alright.
Okay, aside
Tour
from
around
investigating
Fontaine.
crises, it seems like our Hydro Archon also goes on occasional excursions throughout Fontaine.
Oh yeah, we're getting a new area
Who
as
knew
well,
she did
aren't
all
we?
this work behind the scenes?
Yep, there we go.
I certainly didn't.
This place.
Well, maybe she's just using it as an excuse to scout out a place for one of her tea parties.
Hmm.
Marina and excuses. Typical. Hey, it seems like the places Farina has chosen to visit this time feature some peculiar landscapes.
Ah.
Oh yeah, it looks
So what's
like
the story
Farina is
behind
in
that
Eremia's
tower then?
Forest on the east side of Fontaine.
This area
And
looks
that's
beautiful, by the
right
way.
Behind the Opera House.
What a cool place.
Yeah,
Although, it does kind of look like it could be hiding some secrets.
definitely gonna be a side
Definitely wouldn't be
quest
video
or
game if
world
there
quest
weren't
here.
Secrets.
Oh,
Things
yeah.
are definitely not what they seem here. For
Hmm.
example, strange things have been happening with the water veins.
Oh,
around
I just
Mount
realized the
Eremia.
trees are being
As you
blown
can
back as
see,
well.
A strong windstorm has gathered around the vortex rising from the middle of the lake. It's
Mhm.
almost like it's preventing certain things from getting closer and forcibly pushing other things away.
Fair
Hmm.
play.
And take a look at this. The foggy forest path.
Yeah, she's just
That fog
snacking.
is really thick.
Yeah.
That's why they call it the foggy forest
Is
path.
it?
What
I mean, you
about
can
this
you
area?
can see
The
through it a little
weeping
bit.
willow of the lake.
Ooh, it looks all withered and
And the
spoopy.
water doesn't look quite right. Like it's
Man.
cloudy or something. Do you see that?
Looks like
Yeah.
typical water in the UK,
Exactly.
man.
It seems like Verena also realized something was off. It looks like she headed underwater to investigate, and what did she find? A number of contaminated bacterial mats.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Now get me out of that water, man. You won't
There
catch
are
me in there any
always
day.
new things to discover beneath Fontaine's waters. In this update, we'll encounter a new type of Fontamer aberrant, the xenochromatic ball octopus.
Ooh.
Travelers can borrow its abilities to cleanse away the contamination clots and
So it's
contamination cores from
so
the
it's kinda like
bacterial
withered
mats.
zones.
Pretty cool. In addition, with the help of a special device, travelers will be able to use this
Time for
creature's
another
abilities
cleanup.
on the surface as well. They may be the key to solving certain puzzles, or perhaps even powering certain objects. We'll leave
Okay.
that for you to discover.
Ooh.
To
have to
learn more
use
about
our
the story
Pichua.
behind the new Arrhenius Forest region, be sure to check out the version 4.2 world quest called The Wild Fairy of Arrhenius. I'll give you a hint. Melazines are involved.
Oh.
Melazines? Really?
So I still need to do the
Then
Mezzalin
it
world
would
quest.
certainly be a world quest that you won't want to skip.
To the south of Arrhenius Forest, you'll find the Mort region. There, a singular tower stands tall above an island in the middle of the sea.
See, yeah,
Perhaps
this
it's
is
also
what a
guarding
lot of
some
people have been
unspeakable
interested about.
secrets.
Ooh. Actually, it looks like that's the very next stop on Farina's itinerary, so let's go check it out.
Mhm.
Okay, I bet a bunch of travelers noticed this
fathomless
tower since they've
tower.
arrived in Fontaine. I'm
Yep.
so excited that we finally get to check it out.
Yes, same.
Because I thought it was the
Yeah,
prison
in
at first, but then
version
that wasn't the
4.2,
case.
The sealed ruined tower is the focus of a quest series called Search in the Algae Sea.
Ooh.
I know. And after unlocking 4 seals along its perimeter, the tower and its long buried secrets will be unveiled to us.
Oh,
Probably has a lot of
amazing.
lore in there then.
Okay, it would feel great to finally demystify all the secrets churning under the seemingly calm waters.
Yes.
Will we get
I want
any
answers.
information on
I
Celestia
also-
or Camria there
We
though?
want answers. I also heard this quest has something to do with the primordial sea.
Ooh.
It seems like there's a very
That's also
important
interesting.
and very ancient story behind it all.
That is very right. New stories are always unfolding in Fontaine, whether above water or below. And this
So
is
it could
not limited
potentially
the
have
2
something to do with
regions in this update.
Celestia.
The prophesied earthquake woke up new life forms in other places where destinies intersect.
Oh, destinies!
Destinies!
Hutao is gonna be
In
sick for
certain
this
underwater
boss.
cave, a new life form is waking up. It has greater and more diverse powers of transformation while in combat. So don't let your guard down, travelers.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
And some places still seem to tell the stories of events long past, no matter how long they've been abandoned. So, in this update, travelers can also look forward to the climax
Oh.
of the Narcissan Croy's adventure quest line that was introduced over the last few
Still haven't done this
versions.
quest, so I don't know. I just know
There
that people
might
can't get there
even be
unless they glitch through the map.
surprise waiting at the end.
What? A surprise! I can't wait to see what it is.
Same.
All right.
Okay,
there's
so
a
I have
lot
to do the
discover
quest.
in the new areas of the map, but Farina's
Gotcha.
itinerary doesn't stop there. Oh wait, it looks like she's arranged to spend some time with her subjects.
Aw.
Farina is
Wow.
pretty
Wholesome.
personable. Who's to say? She might even make an appearance at the events taking place in Fontaine.
Speaking
Ooh.
of, let's move on to the event portion.
Whoop, whoop.
Alright,
Alright,
let's see it.
The Fontaine Fishing Association has recently posted a commission to investigate the rumors of water imps near Arrhenius
Hey, Crown of
Island.
Insight and a free
Ooh,
Fermine.
Another investigation.
I know.
Decent.
Oh, and Fremine seems to be involved. That little clockwork penguin next to him must be one of his other companions.
He's a
But
big boy,
it
though.
doesn't look like Pear.
Actually, its name is Thelxie. The name comes from a Fontanian fairy tale that describes a terrifying creature that lives underwater.
Okay.
Adults would use the story to keep children away from the shore. As the story goes, children who play by the
Definitely-
water are food for Thelxie to devour.
Definitely encourage children to go into the water. 100%. At least like a select few.
Children must be pretty afraid of that creature.
I know, right? It does seem a little unusual for Fremine to give this little penguin a name like that. There must be some other reason.
Wait,
I mean, look at the fella.
does this
He's a
event
big
also
boy.
have something to do with this clockwork penguin?
Absolutely. In this event,
Of
we'll
course.
be helping Fremine make some improvements to this little clockwork penguin. There will be a total of 3 main stages to the event. As for the first stage, we'll repair the penguin by fixing its circuits and reconnecting the motherboard. In return, the little guy will help
Oh.
us out on our journey.
Oh, I
Yeah,
love
he is
that.
massive.
As our journey progresses, we'll collect colorful shells, corals, and other items which can be used to outfit our little friend with weapons and equipment.
Yeah, I mean, I'll
Which
take the
brings us
free
to
Primo
second
Gems,
stage of
man.
the event, using an echoing conch to search underwater and find the items that we need for the penguin.
And what happens if we run into certain speed bumps on our adventure? You know, like
Just-
monsters, puzzles,
Ah,
and all
just
that jazz.
Kill them in it.
Well, it seems like the perfect opportunity for our little penguin buddy to shine.
Aw.
Exactly. In the third
Free
stage
materials,
of the
innit?
event, the Clockwork Penguin will help us defeat monsters lurking around a specific domain and obtain any treasures that they may be guarding. Of course, the Clockwork Penguin will provide different buffs in each battle to help travelers.
That's actually
emerge
adorable, though.
victorious.
He has like a little
As for
shield
the
and
story
sword.
behind these battles, travelers will just have to find out for themselves.
Let's
pretty
see.
cute.
After helping the penguin, the next item on the itinerary is...
Hmm?
Oh, the cute little fungi are back!
Oh,
Hania, a friend we
I
met
forgot-
in
I
Sumeru,
forgot the
has
name of
arrived
them.
in Fontaine to promote Lil Fungi's Fantastic Fiesta.
Oh, and speaking of fun,
it's probably not gonna
guys,
be like the big main
I
event
think I
though.
recognize some familiar faces.
Bongo Head.
Bongo Head.
That's-
It's
I remembered
time to
its name.
shine.
Yay! Travelers may notice some differences in this update's fungi event. Aside from taking place in Fontaine,
Yeah, so it's
gameplay
more
has
of a
also
side
been
event, not a
optimized.
main one.
Previously, we led the Lil Fungi in battle against Mechanici. This time, we'll have the opportunity to challenge a whole host of powerful monsters.
Awesome.
Okay, so
Travelers will be able
it's
to
just
command
same
a
as last
variety
time.
of fungi, adjusting their movement to target different enemies. And don't forget to use marvelous gels to instruct the little fungi to unleash powerful skills.
Okay.
Yeah!
Hopefully they fixed this up a little bit because it was a bit janky last time,
More than ever.
from my
Here's
experience with
hoping.
it.
We actually, I have a little note here to pass along from our developer friends. That's the note. Someone folding.
There you got it.
To make the little fungi and some other events permanent so travelers can play at any time, the team feels that the current design doesn't adequately sustain long-term gameplay. So
That makes
they're gonna
sense.
continue iterating, optimizing, and improving this event while also working hard to develop interesting content that is relevant to the overall game. Thanks, devs.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
I don't think I would have really liked
Let's
that
take
much as a
look at what
permanent
else
event.
Karina's itinerary
to be honest.
has in store. Oh, it's the Graph Adversarial Technology Experiment Log.
Oh, the zoom.
I'm
Whoa.
more than ready to fight some adversaries. Let me at 'em.
I wish I could, but it doesn't actually involve fighting. A
Hey, we get more
researcher
Primo
obsessed
Gems
with
as well.
graph Adversarial technology
Love to see it.
has made great contributions to the study of counter-criminal image recognition. She
Mhm.
believes that her research can help her achieve great success. But her scholarly responsibilities make it difficult for her to collect the field samples that she needs.
Skip all the dialogue, get the free
I'm
Primo
guessing
Gems,
This
dip.
is where the traveler comes in.
Okay, you're not wrong. But Pauline's request is actually pretty reasonable. To receive rewards, simply submit photographs of 5 different sample types that match the characteristic that's given on each day.
Sounds simple enough.
You
Okay.
can also exchange these samples with your friends. You might be able to find useful
friends.
references for the samples that you need to collect in the Adventure Archive. At the end of the quest, travelers will receive a special gift from Pauline.
Ooh.
That's right. It's the zoom lens we mentioned during Charlotte's character introduction.
Oh,
I mean, it
fun.
might be
To use it, just
decent
equip the camera and
for
activate the zoom lens in your inventory.
if
The
you're
zoom lens
getting
can be
sewing
attached
done.
to all cameras obtained in the game up to this point. When equipped with other characters, the zoom lens won't be able to be used in combat, but if you switch to Charlotte and hold her elemental skill, you'll
Mhm.
be able to snap pics with zoom lens even while fighting. You can even use
mean,
it
fair
in
play, innit?
domains.
Ooh.
Double whoa. Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
So is this a
And
permanent
I
event
bet
then?
Travelers will be able to capture some
Or is it
amazing
limited?
moments in co-op mode too.
And
Mm-hmm.
even if you miss the chance to participate in the event, there's no need to worry.
Oh.
Travelers will still be able to obtain the zoom lens after the event ends.
Well, there you go.
It seems like Farina has also learned of the existence of a domain shrouded in mist. Travelers who master the leyline features
Bunch of
and
Primo
put
Gems,
together
you love
the
to see that.
strongest party will be able to easily beat them.
No free tempo though.
Now, less experienced travelers like myself don't need to worry either. Using trial characters and taking advantage of the buffs brought about by the leyline are also great ways to come out on top.
I'll
That's
just
right.
brute force
And
it,
travelers
like
who are
majority
more
of us.
confident in their combat skills can choose to jump straight to the final challenge.
Oh, thank you.
Also, the Leyline Overflow event will return at the end of version 4.2.
Nice
Now
for
might be the
anyone that
perfect
doesn't have a
time to
bunch
start
of
building your
materials.
parties. Hopefully, you're all excited for the fabulous events that version 4.2 has in store.
Mate, the Archon
But
quest
there are
looks
still more
amazing.
surprises to share.
Yay!
Well,
I
let's
thought that
go
was-
them.
I thought that was the end of it.
Before we get into them, let's
What?
take a quick break to have a look at the final redemption code for today. See you in a bit.
Alright.
Okay.
typical Genshin events. Not something to get hyped about, but you know, I'll take the free Primo gems. Oh, here we go.
Welcome back, travelers.
So what more
I
can
just
they
took a look
have?
at Lady Farina's itinerary, and it seems we've actually reached the end.
Aw, I know.
Oh, I thought they said there was
we
more.
submitted our appointment request to Surintendant Cheval Moran. While we're waiting to hear back, let's see what system optimizations we have for the upcoming version. Let's get into it.
Okay, so first up is the Quick Challenge feature for weekly bosses. New players or players who prefer to spend their time exploring may have yet to unlock certain weekly bosses. And it's difficult to raise new characters when you can't access the boss drops needed to ascend a certain character.
Totally.
True.
Oh wait,
In
that's actually
version
kind of big then.
4.2, travelers who are at adventure rank 40 or above will have the option to quick challenge a weekly boss by navigating to the Trounce domain section of the adventure.
Hey, that's actually pretty nice for new
All
players.
weekly bosses will be available to challenge, except Storm Terror and the Wolf of the North.
Nice. Yeah, now we don't have to wait to advance the story before we can level up a new character's talents and skills.
Yeah, that's actually pretty nice for new
Exactly.
players.
Also, we're introducing an update to Genius Invocation TCG.
This
In
too.
version 4.2, 3 new character cards and 5 new action cards will be added. There will also be an Accelerate Duel feature, which will provide a smoother gaming experience. Pretty cool
Okay.
stuff. After the version 4.2 update,
I mean,
deck
that's
sharing
nice as
codes will
well.
also
2
be
times
available.
speed.
Use them to show off your strongest deck or take inspiration from other travelers.
That's cool.
That's awesome. And, you know, since the number of card combinations...
Oh, you just can import a
keeps
deck now.
increasing, the number of decks a player can save has been increased from 10 to
Makes it a lot
20.
easier.
Doubled.
Double! And in addition, both the maximum number of starting slots and the number of slots unlocked at each
What's
player
the third
level
one, though?
upgrade have
Stellar
been increased
Reunion
from
update.
2 to 4.
Double again.
Double,
Nice.
double!
The, the developers have also made a number of optimizations to the Genius Invocation TCG interface.
Heated Battle Mode and the Forge Realms Temper Endless Swarm will also return in version 4.2.
Ooh.
I mean,
and
I
in
guess this
addition
is
to
good for like
updates
anyone
to
that
Genius
enjoys
Invocation
TCG.
Returning travelers will enjoy ample login rewards and exploration guidance courtesy of the Genshin Impact Project team.
Okay.
And those returning to Devat have a happy reunion.
Okay, so this is only for people
Yeah.
returning.
Plus, a new
This is useless
story
to
key
me.
privilege has also been added so that returning travelers can enjoy new story quests and hangout events.
Oh, whoever that is, they need to
Red
catch up.
notification dots have also been optimized. Notifications that have already been cleared will no longer reappear when logging in on a different platform.
Yo.
Okay.
Quest optimizations will also be
Not an
available
issue
in
I have.
version 4.2. The first one pertains to unlocking story quests. Travelers will now get to choose whether to accept a story quest after unlocking it.
Whoa, nice.
Okay.
And hopefully, travelers won't
Not
be
too big of a
overwhelmed
deal.
by a sudden influx of quests anymore.
The update has also made notifications about prerequisite quests even clearer, making it easier for players to proceed to certain content.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I feel sorry for people that get slapped
Okay,
with like a
great.
checklist of
Oh, and
missions
it
to
seems
complete.
Like that's all we have for the latest version update. I guess that means it's time for the 4.2 special program to come to a close.
Fair enough.
I know.
Well,
Man,
there's
that trailer,
so
though,
much
was
exciting
hype.
Stuff happening, and I know personally, aside from all the intrigue around the story and characters, I'm personally very jazzed for the Fun Guy events.
Yes, how can you not be? They keep on adding so much cool stuff to this game. For me, I love the idea of the combat camera. But for me and Monsieur Novelette, we are here for the melazines.
Fair play.
Well, this has been so much fun.
Something
with
that
all
I
of
need
you.
to do,
I'm
though, the
really
world
grateful we
quests.
could all be
Keep
here
putting it
today
off.
together. And honestly, I'm just really glad that we're gonna get to see how all these mysteries unfold. And maybe I don't
Very
know,
interesting,
maybe
though, of a
we'll have nice
trailer.
ending in 4.2. We'll have to see. But that's it for the version 4.2 special program. Thank you so much, everybody, and see you all in game.
Bye.
That was a good live stream. Oh, November 8th. Oh, I'm guessing that's when the Archon quest gets released. Fair play. But super hyped for the Archon quest. Can't wait to see what happens.